Modern life conspires against good posture, and therefore we see a lot of people suffering from bad postural problems. The reason is that we spend hours sitting at desk, staring at our computer or phone screens, sitting in an uncomfortable position while driving, as that keeps us in a fixed position for an extended period of time. Then it gets even worse for the people whose whole day's work is done by sitting for longer periods. They tend to develop the bad habit of sitting in wrong ways. It is possible to make improvements even if your posture is not good for many years. Hunched or rounded shoulders are a sign of poor postures and they put a negative impact on our body language. But there is nothing to fear as poor postures can be easily fixed or prevented. Today, I have got a quick beginner flow for all of you which will not only help in posture correction but will make your body flexible. Alright, let's begin at the back of our mat sitting in Vajrasana. A deep breath here. Inhale, take both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down towards your heart and then release yourself into the child's pose. Feel that gentle stretch on your back and hips and the warmth that it is providing to your ankles and thighs. Continue to breathe gently. By doing this asana, you are preparing your body for the further postures which are mostly going to target your chest and your back. Then slowly come up onto your knees, spreading them hip width apart. Take a deep inhale, roll your shoulders back, and on exhalation, push your hips forward, lift your ribcage higher up, and feel that nice opening of the chest. You have to make sure that you are contracting your back and hip muscles properly, and your hips should stay over your knees. And then stretch your right hand towards the front of your mat. Inhale, take your left arm inside, resting your left shoulder and left ear on the floor, and right arm goes straight up towards the sky. You can keep your eyes towards your right hand or simply keep your eyes closed. Relax into the pose, breathing deeply. Bring your right hand down, release back into tabletop, and then come onto your knees again and we'll do full camel pose here. Reach those arms up to the sky, then to the back, and try grasping your heels one at a time. Inhale and exhale, push your hip forward. Try and squeeze the shoulder blades together for further opening of the chest. If dropping the head back does not work for your neck, simply keep the chin tucked instead. Hold for a few deep breaths. Then release the pose and go for thread the needle pose on the other side. Stretch your left hand straight and reach your right arm under your left arm. Lower your right shoulder and ear to the ground. On an inhale, raise your left arm straight towards the sky. Feel the gentle stretch that it is providing to your shoulders and back. After holding for a few deep breaths, exhale, then release and return to a neutral tabletop pose. Here, tuck your toes under and go into downward facing dog. Take a moment here to feel the energy flowing into your spine. Then inhale, lift the heels off the floor, bring the knees close to your chest. Exhale, press back to down dog. Lift to inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, let your head hang, and exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Now to give a deeper stretch to the hamstrings, inhale, lift your left hand off the floor and place it on the outside of your right foot. Slightly turn your head to look underneath your right arm and allow your waist and torso to twist open to the right. Release and then let's switch to the other side. Inhale, lift your right hand and reach it towards the outside of your left foot. Exhale, turn your waist and torso to the left side. Hold the pose and then come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your body forward, tuck your toes under and exhale, get into the high plank position. Hold, drop your knees down, chest down in between your hands and inhale, lift up into Bhujangasana. Contracting those hip muscles here. Allow this pose to give a nice opening to the heart and lungs and to provide strength to your spine. Exhale to release back to the floor. Rest for some time. Then inhale, lift up again, this time keeping the elbows grounded. Make sure that you keep your shoulders away from your ears. Stay connected to the gentle movement of your breath. Then slowly release from the pose. Take your hands back. You can turn your head to right or left to give relax to your neck. Now let's take the Dhanurasan pose. Bring your heels closer to your buttocks, then take hold of your ankles. Inhale, lift your head, chest and thighs away from the mat. Be comfortable with your shoulders and feel the stretch in your back. Try to go deeper into the stretch by lifting up higher and drawing the tailbone into the mat. Continue to focus on breathing and balancing the pose with comfort. Exhale, lower your body back towards the mat and then proceed to do your next posture, which is Shim Namaskar. Sit back into Vajrasana. Take your hands behind your back and let them meet. Then try to raise your hands upwards, assuming your hands to be in Namaskar position. Breathe normally. Remember, this is one of the best postures to correct your spine. Take a deep inhale and on exhale, bend forward, releasing your head to the floor and letting the hands stay in the same position. This will give more opening to the shoulders and release your mind from any kind of stress. Inhale, come up, separate the palms and exhale, bring them to the thighs. Then take the legs out to the front of your mat for cow face pose. Bring your left foot to the outside of your right thigh and then take the right foot to the outside of your left hip so that your right knee is stacked on top of your left knee. Inhale, stretch your arms out to the sides and then gently try to clasp your hands together and let both of your elbows to draw towards the center. Lengthen your spine and keep yourself grounded through your sitting bones. Release from the pose. Now lift your right leg and place your right knee on the outside of your left knee. As you inhale, place your right arm behind you and extend the other arm up and take it to the outside of your right knee and stretch it down to grasp the right ankle. On an exhalation, twist your body more from the belly to the right. This is an amazing pose to relieve lower back pain and also stretches your shoulders and neck well. After holding for a few breaths, release and move on for cow face pose again. This time keep your left leg up and allow your left knee to stack on top of your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine, opening your arms wider to the sides, then bring the left arm on top and right arm down. Clasp those hands behind your back and be sure to maintain a straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Take deep breathings here. Hold the pose for a few seconds, slowly releasing from the posture and switch to the twisting pose on the other side. Lift your left leg and place the left foot on the outside of your right knee. Inhale, place your left hand behind and right knee reaches to the outside of your right foot. As you exhale, twist from your navel and bring your shoulders in one line. Stay into the pose, feeling that the pose is helping to increase the elasticity of the spine. Deep inhale and on exhale, gently come out of the pose. Great going, and now let's finish off our session with the last pose, Satur Bandasana. Lie down on your back and keep your arms at your sides. Press your palms down and on inhalation, allow your hips to lift upwards. Be sure to keep your thighs parallel to each other and to the floor. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Stay connected to your body and breath. Hold the posture for a few breaths and exhale as you gently release the pose. pose. Now to relax those back and leg muscles, draw your knees towards your chest. Clasp your hands around your legs as if you're hugging your legs. Hold the asana while you breathe normally. Then slowly lift the knees up. Open your arms out to the sides. Breathe in once, then as you breathe out with your right hand, drop both knees over to the right side of your body, giving a nice twist to the spine and lower back. Let both of your shoulders touch the floor and look to the opposite side. Relax into the posture. Then take the right hand down to the floor, lift the legs up and drop both knees over to the left side of your body. Turn your head to the right side, but you can completely keep your eyes closed to feel more relaxed into the posture. And we are done. Keep your legs down and relax in Shavasana. Close your eyes and feel that the body is resting. Concentrate on each and every breath and completely refresh your body and mind here. This is promoting a kind of a spiritual awakening, which is bringing peace to your mind. Allow that peace to capture your stress and let your tension release. Make sure to stay for at least 5 to 7 minutes, and after this practice, you will feel happy and energized. Stay healthy, stay strong, and get the best out of life. If you want us to share more videos from our fitness journey, then click on subscribe and do not forget to hit the bell icon. Namaste.